Have you ever held something so small in your hand yet felt like you were holding the key to an unimaginable fortune? Something ordinary to the eye, but extraordinary to the soul? That's the silent power hidden in the 1990 South African 2 Rand coin. It's not just a piece of metal, it's a potential gateway to riches, a sleeping giant in the numismatic world. If you've come across this coin and considered tossing it into a drawer or using it for change, stop. That simple act could be the mistake of a lifetime, because this coin, when matched with the right circumstances, is rumored to hold value that could flip your destiny overnight. The 1992 Rand coin is shrouded in mystery and wonder, not just for its age, but for the rare variants that may have escaped the mint with anomalies, imperfections, or characteristics unseen in modern minting. These flaws, instead of diminishing value, do the opposite. They ignite a frenzy among elite collectors.
Why?
Because imperfections are often signs of rarity, and rarity leads to demand. In the closed inner circles of coin hunters, whispers abound of a special edition 1990 coin believed to be mistruck, with its details slightly shifted or pressed with incorrect dies. Such anomalies, though invisible to the untrained eye, can fetch not hundreds, not thousands, but millions when the right collector finds the right coin. Now imagine this. One day you're going through old family belongings, your fingers brush against a dusty box, and inside it lies this 2 Rand coin. You don't think much of it at first. Maybe it brings back childhood memories, or perhaps it was tucked away by a relative who had no idea of its worth. But that coin, that forgotten circle of history, could be the very thing to rescue you from financial worry and place you among the world's wealthiest overnight. It's not a fantasy. It's not a fairy tale. It's the true power of historical rarity and pure chance combining into life-altering magic. The face of the coin might look simple, just a majestic kudu staring off into the distance, noble and calm. But behind that calm expression lies thunder. The real treasure isn't just the metal, it's the story it carries, the year it was struck, and the hands it passed through. The 1990 edition emerged during a transitional period in South African history. The country stood on the edge of monumental change, and so every item minted during that time, including this coin, carries echoes of a nation's heartbeat. Coins from such eras aren't just money, they're memory. And some of them, they become relics worth fortunes. As myths swirl around this specific year, some collectors believe that certain batches were minted in extremely low quantities. There's talk of experimental alloys, of prototype presses, and of test runs that were never meant to leave the vaults of the mint, but somehow did. These theories only add to the coin's allure. It's this mystique, this electrifying possibility, that drives collectors wild. They scour markets, antique shops, and online auctions, hunting for that one coin, the 1992 Rand, that could unlock a multimillion-dollar payout. What makes the coin even more electrifying is how close it is to being overlooked. It looks like any other coin. No shining gold, no sparkling silver, just a modest matte finish and clean craftsmanship. That's the beauty of it. True wealth doesn't always shout, it whispers. And this coin, it whispers only to those wise enough to listen. While others spend it unknowingly, the lucky ones recognize its glow beneath the dust. The power it holds is not in its appearance, but in its story, its history, and its miraculous rarity. You might ask, why haven't I heard about it in the news? Why don't people speak of it openly? Well, here's the truth. Not all fortunes are advertised. Some are kept secret by collectors and dealers who want to keep the market quiet, private, controlled. If the masses knew, if everyone started checking their change jars, the game would shift. So the legends of the 1992 Rand coin are often passed in hushed tones, in collector forums and behind closed doors. But once in a while, a story breaks out, a coin sold for an astronomical price, a new owner becoming a millionaire overnight. So, if you have one of these coins in your home, tucked away, forgotten, or thrown in a jar, bring it into the light. Examine it carefully. You might just be holding one of the rarest treasures to come out of South Africa. And if it's one of those few struck differently, or in uncirculated condition, or even part of a rumored secret batch, congratulations. You're no longer just someone who found a coin. You're someone who uncovered a fortune. But a word of warning, never sell it cheap. Never rush into handing it over for pocket change. Because while it may look like just another coin, it has the power to change your life forever. This isn't a get-rich-quick tale. It's a reminder that treasures still hide in plain sight. That even today, amidst our fast-paced lives, there are ancient secrets waiting to be rediscovered. The 1990 South African 2 Rand coin is one such secret, a whisper from the past that could roar into your future. So take another look.